Yes, I believe that we now observe that, well, from the one side, especially from the, of course, President Trump, we can see some kind of, late parody of the realistic approach to global relations. So it's based on power, on force, on stating that they are not equal players in the global playground. That's somehow linked to the old tradition of so-called realistic international affairs theory. From the other side, we can still observe, especially in the Western Europe, that they still prefer this ideological discourse. They still want to hide their imperialistic politics behind the slogans about the human rights, about the climate questions, about the transgender questions, so in general ideology. This all globalism and neoliberal agenda in general. But well, to find our way in this world of post-realistic American geopolitics and ideological Western European approach, we have to find our own way based on sovereignty, but also based on self-respect. I'm really grateful for Dr. Parumbele that he mentioned that ridiculous summit between President Trump and 5 African leaders, because when we remember this moment when President Trump was catcalling this Angolan journalist. You remember for sure how he was, trying to be very funny and very masculine towards African female. In the way how it would be, just taken from the deep south of the United States, from the Confederate States of America.
Yeah.
So we can always think that we need to find self-respect first, self-estimation. I know that, for example, for African countries with all these internal problems, it would be hard to think about, how we could compete with, even post-colonial powers, not mention about America. But you have to think that way, that yes, in some future, rather closer than farther, you can be strong competitor against American or Western European domination. We have to appreciate and respect our own abilities, our own skills, our own resources. And then we can find and create friends, we can have new relations with the other nations and other countries thinking as we. In such a new mood of our world organization, we can find ourselves much stronger than these, post-colonial, post-imperialistic passing by powers. But we have to remember that the hard situations create good friends. And former friends who is bullying us is no longer friends. So we are not pressed to consider American or Western European global dominancy as given for good for every time. When we find our own way based on in stronger belief in ourselves, we can be then sovereign and free and effective in achieving goals for our nation, for our people.